Today we're going to show you how to change the water inlet valve on your front load washer. And it's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a 1/4 inch nut driver, a number 20 Torx screwdriver, and a pair of slip joint pliers. Let me show you how we do it. Now before we begin this repair, the first thing we'll need to do is to disconnect power to the washer. We're also going to want to pull it away from the wall far enough that we can access the back panel, and as well we'll need to turn off the inlet water supply and remove both the hot and cold fill hoses. The next we'll remove 3/4 inch hex head screws to secure the main top to the cabinet. And then we'll just pull that top back, put a 1/2 inch, and then we can lift it off and set it aside. Well, next we can locate the inlet fill valve, and you'll note that there are 2 wire harnesses that attach to it, and they are color coded. To remove these wire harness connectors, simply lift up on the little locking tab on the top and then pull the connector out, and you'll note that they are color coded. With our pliers, we'll squeeze this clamp and just slide it up the hose. And then remove the hose from the valve, and then remove the screw at the back. Slide the valve slightly towards the edge of the cabinet and then pull it through the opening to remove it. You'll note the flat portion of the body of that valve has some grooves cut in it around each of the inlets that will fit into these 2 openings. So simply slide the valve through the opening, make sure it's fully inserted, and then pull it towards the center of the cabinet, and that will hold it in place. We'll reinstall the retaining screw through the back. And we'll reinstall the hose on the outlet of the valve. Make sure there's no twists, and then it's fully inserted on the valve. Reposition that clamp. Then reconnect the wire harness connectors. Make sure they're fully inserted and that the little docking tabs engage. And then we can put the top back on. So line it up evenly on the sides, about a 1/2 inch of a gap between the front edge of the panel and the control panel. And then slide it forward, make sure it's locked into place. And then install the 3/4 inch screws that hold the back panel. Let me find the 3rd one. Yeah. And then we'll install the 3 screws that secure the top to the back panel. We're now ready to reconnect the fill hoses, slide the washer back into position, reconnect the power, and our repair is complete.